Welcome to a new Daily Top Askreddit video. Today's topic.
What was the, seriously, gift you opened this Christmas? My brother gave me a bright orange wallet. Because you like orange so much, he said while flashing the wallet I gave him a few years ago. It's red. He's colorblind. I think that makes it even better, lol. The story kinda does justify it tbh. I got a really nice whiskey set from the mill. 4 tumblers, 12 bullet ice cubes, a decanter, and a high-priced bottle of whiskey. I don't drink. Have fun drinking soda or juice or water out of the set. Spice up the ordinary. Ginger ale, lime juice, bitters. That would make a great regift. This. Sometimes the real gift is the time and money saved by already having something good to regift. 3 bottles of wine. Every year for the past 8 years I work into a conversation with this person that I don't drink. Usually at a dinner or party, can I get you a drink? Thank you. I'm good with water. I don't drink alcohol. Every year I get wine. They gifted you 3 free passes to your next 3 dinner parties. Maybe I should try this because I love wine but no one ever gifts it to me. Cheap bath set I'm allergic to every year twice a year for 20 years. Edit. My God. Thank you everyone for all your kindness and sharing. I cannot believe how this blew up. I know exactly what you're talking about. Right! Exclamation mark. I think I've gotten the same one 3 years running, twice a year. Tears of joy makes me have hives. Doesn't give hives to my niece so I always pass it to her. Smile. I would just regift him to the giver at their B-Day and Christmas. Every time. Sisterhood of the Traveling Spa Kit. I got a positive one that made me say, seriously? Question mark. Quote. In an excited way. My husband got me a ring with our kids' birthstones and it was so unexpected and touching. I also made a comment about the stocking thing going around about moms having empty stockings. He tries and puts a couple small things in. I mentioned it was such a fond memory having an overstuffed stocking with a couple small gifts and loads of candy. My stocking was comically stuffed this year with some items even having to sit beside it. Bless this man. Red heart folded hands medium light skin tone. A birdhouse made out of birdseed. The premise of the gift is for the birds to eat themselves into homelessness. Chaotic. Nope. It's for the damn squirrels to eat the birds into homelessness. First gift I opened said it was from my mom. There was a small jewelry box which I opened to find 4 molars. My sister starts cracking up. They're her wisdom teeth LMAO. Her husband even found something with my mom's handwriting on it to make the tag believable. What in tarnation? The only legitimate response. Whitening toothpaste. That's all I got. I'm sorry. I got toothpaste, too. Wanna brush together? I got toothpaste too loudly crying. I once got a beard trimmer only to discover that it had been used and put back in the box with curlies. You win. That's worse than receiving nothing. I keep getting kitchen appliances every year. Despite making it very well known I don't have a square inch of countertop space to spare in my kitchen. I've gotten an air fryer 4 years in a row now. Deadpan face. I got a toaster 3 years in a row. From the same person. My mill is very much a theme giver. My husband gets all things WVU because we're alumni. My son gets everything saxophone related because that is what he plays. My daughter gets gifts with cats because he likes cats. I have been dealing with breast cancer for the past year. My birthday and Mother's Day gifts were breast cancer related. I told her please not do that for Christmas. Well, she didn't listen. She got me a breast cancer awareness shirt. Christmas ornament. Because nothing screams Christmas like cancer. And a tabletop snowman decorating a Christmas tree with breast cancer ribbons. Woman facepalming. I was polite and said thank you but inside I wanted to scream, are you kidding me? Single quote. I'm not sure if it is all going to Goodwill or the trash. Box up the breakables and have a smash party when you hit a milestone. Christ, that's tone deaf. Wishing you well. Wife is battling pancreatic cancer at the moment and I can't imagine this. I'm sending you a virtual hot cocoa basket with a really cool movie and popcorn on either side of some sweet mugs. Merry Christmas and we'll be thinking about ya. Best wishes for your wife's health. I'm sorry. I'm a breast cancer patient too at 38. I got so much pink crap from my well-meaning mill in October. I don't want gifts about cancer. Yeah, that's not what's meant by awareness. I think cancer patients are already pretty aware. Hope all goes well for you. Cheese slices. Didn't have any until now. For some reason my family thought it would be funny to get me 5 different ones. The charcuterie boards are about to be fire. Recovering gambling addict here. Thankfully I managed to kick the habit before it totally ruined my life. This year I got a bunch of lottery scratch-off cards. Had my wife do the honors with them. And joke is on my family. They actually won a decent amount of money. Nothing life-changing but will definitely pay for some bills we knew were on the way. Yes, they knew about my addiction. They still have gotten me Texas Hold'em poker sets when those were en vogue. And other gambling-related stuff over the years. Despite my continued insistence they not. And pointing out that some of these would be like giving a recovering alcoholic a gift card to the liquor store. Ah, the gift of not being heard. My Sil just gave her partner liquor. He got a DUI in the spring. Recovering boozer here. I can't count how many times in the past people who knew I was in full blown "this really isn't good" level addiction got me bottles as gifts. I mean, thanks. Not like it went to waste. But a very odd choice. My grandparents gave my parents a framed picture of a random little boy and nobody knows who it is. I've been laughing for a whole minute about this. This also reminds me though, that when I was little my dad who worked as a mechanic had a framed picture of my brother, who was maybe 8-ish in the picture, in the shop. One day the shop got broken into and robbed, but the only thing stolen was that picture. To this day we're all baffled. I now have a mental picture of one Redditor's nearly blind grandmother breaking into the workshop. Of another Redditor's dad for a very elaborate prank. A $50 Visa gift card from an extended family member. You see, I had also gotten her a $50 Visa gift card. We basically both made it harder for ourselves to spend the money we already had. Edit. I'm normally known for giving very thoughtful and personalized gifts. So I kind of hate that this comment is blowing up. Lol. This person is on my partner's side of the family. And I was very specifically instructed to get her a Visa gift card. As, she is very picky, and apparently often does not like the gifts that she receives. Single quote. Looks like the joke is on me. I guess. And her. And not on Visa. A $50 Visa gift card. I used to hate gift cards or cash as gifts until one day I had a small epiphany. Use them to buy something that you ordinarily wouldn't allow yourself to get. I use them for gas. I go in prepay like $25 of the $50, fill up, then do it again the next time. It's not always a full tank, but that way I know I've used them all up. A Blu-ray movie we aren't equipped to watch. This is hilarious. My mom gifted my 8-month-old an Elmo CD. We do not own a CD player. My mill gave my gay 15-year-old his pink stud earrings when we pierced both of his ears for Christmas level gay. A Western-themed cell phone holster for his non-existent belts. It has a Native American chief medallion on it. She's 80, IDK. Something they knew I'm allergic to. My mill has a condition that makes eating foods with tiny seeds a problem. My wife was taking cake decorating classes one year, and for Mother's Day bawled an absolutely beautiful cake covered in raspberries and filled with seeded raspberry jam. I saw it and said, "Wow, that's beautiful. Will your mom be able to eat that?" Quote. The answer, of course, was no. Wife felt terrible. Diverticulitis is a bitch. My mom is very good at that. Bath and Body Works soaps make my skin itch like crazy and yet I still get soap from them every year. She also bought me like 6 Christmas-themed wallflower plug-ins and I looked at her and said, I literally only have one plug I could use this for. My apartment has 4 outlets that are usable and all my stuff for living in plugged into those. Sounds like you could have used a power strip instead. My husband knows I'm a huge health nut, so he had several gifts for me and one of them included this big 10-pound bag of wheatgrass. He even put a red bow on it and everything. Tears of joy. I love this. Just imagine the hamming up I had to do on the spot to make him feel good about his choice. Lol. It's all good though. I'll make him all the smoothies he wants as my thanks. The same holiday set of shitty body wash I've been throwing away since I was like 17. Edit. To stop the notifications, the throwing away bit was for dramatic flair. It's already in the donate bag with some other well-meant but not useful to me gifts that I'll donate next week. This is the 3rd comment I've seen. Exclamation mark. Can we please ban shitty spa gift sets in 2024? By the way, donate it to a homeless shelter. My mom made pineapple upside down cake for dessert because she said she knows it's my favorite. I'm allergic to pineapple. You're gonna learn this lesson for yourself one day, but getting old fucking sucks. You spend your teens, 20s and 30s figuring out what you like, what you're good at, how that fits into your identity. And one day you wake up and try to do something you're good at, and discover it's been so long since you did it that you're crap at it now. And if you're unlucky, this happens after you volunteer to do it for someone. And your memory starts to go. You remember that strawberries are important to your neighbor's kid. You forget that they're the reason she carries an EpiPen, not her favorite food. And then your kid tells you, no, that's wrong, and you yell at them and insist that you're right because even though you know you're almost 70, there's no possible way you could be misremembering anything. Okay, mine was a good, seriously. My boyfriend's grandma is getting me a diamond ring. Not an engagement ring. She and I had gotten dinner while he was on a 3-week trip. She had a really unique diamond ring and I complimented the setting. So we got lunch on the 23rd so she could give me my Christmas present. I opened the box and was really confused because it was little plastic rings. I thought it was maybe something craft related. I crochet. Turns out it was for sizing a ring. and a piece of paper under it showing me the ring that was being custom made. So yeah, she said it's a good, everyday diamond. So now I'm apparently a woman who has everyday diamonds. That's so sweet of her. I hope her grandson is a keeper, so you can keep her, too. We've been together for about 7.5 years, so definitely a keeper. Exclamation mark. And I very clearly have no complaints about any of my in-laws, lol. I have a 6-month-old daughter. Brother figured an age-appropriate gift would be a skateboard. Go figure. Your brother wanted to be the person to buy her first skateboard and didn't want to wait too long and have someone else do it. He was dead set. She was just born. Can I make it any more obvious? Listen, it's really confusing being an uncle. Nobody tells you anything until after you've already fucked up 5 different ways. Also, this is a tradition. My nieces get something annoying as fuck each year from me. God, I love this. My kids end up loving the joke gifts more than the sincere gifts because they're so random. My teenager now has a stanchion and velvet rope outside his bedroom. And I'm honestly impressed. And maybe a little bit jealous. Even. It's aspirational. One day she will ride that thing.